Sorry, I forgot.
Is that Charles Barkley's friend right there?
Yeah. Charles Barkley's friend, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank, what's going on? What are you doing,
Crazy,
Frank? Man, Frank, you crazy. You're controversial.
Oh, okay, we're live. Let's do the theme song. The new one. I have to scroll way I have so many images for this. I have to scroll for like a minute.
Ha!
All right, here we go.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory. Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Well, Dick.
What a lovely opening.
Are you ready for? Thank you. Are you ready for 3 boring episodes to talk about? Perhaps our shortest night in live show history.
Probably because they were short and to the point, and I didn't hate them. I actually think the Arthur C. Clarke one was probably the best episode of TZ that I've seen. 85 anyway. I'd say that's the best one.
Here's the problem with that one. I got nothing to say about it.
That's fine.
So,
but I think the best part was when all the astronauts were walking to the temple and they go, "Look at that! We can't get any closer because it's the matte painting."
Well, now we're out of stuff to talk about for the actual
show.
That's
it. It's done. Good night, everybody.
All right, we did it.
That's it.
She was dead the whole time. Goodbye.
Actually,
he was dead the whole time. She was dead the whole time.
This is a
They're dead. No.
Everybody's dead in the other one.
This is a LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 325 for Twilight Zone 1985's 203B Nightsong. Remember that hit Nightsong?
Gonna give it to you in the Nightsong.
Yeah. You didn't play my annoying song, Karen, whatever her name is.
You fucking bitch whore.
This is the B-side to The Storyteller, which I had to look up what episode that is. That's the one with the little kid, Little Married with Children, is keeping his grandfather alive by telling the stories over and over.
Oh, really?
And he breaks his arm. Did you watch that one with us?
He breaks his grandfather's arm?
Oh, did you not watch that
pop? I can't remember. I probably did. I just don't remember.
The green screen is not the best right now. I had to rush the lighting today. It's
fine.
Zebra everywhere.
Whatever. Nobody watches.
It's true.
They only listen.
The green on my shirt is gone.
Oh my God.
So the Storyteller sucked. That was a shitty episode. This
one
is
bland.
It's almost like a telenovela. Like the way they shot it. It's so bizarre.
It's a soap opera episode of an anthology show.
Yeah. Starts off at a radio camp. Radio booth?
It's like a DJ. Station. It's a radio station. I know we don't know what those are anymore.
What is happening behind me? Look at this.
Oh my God.
Worse.
Fucking Nightsong is coming alive behind you. That striking guy is going to pop up behind you. It's I'll miss you, Phoenix. I loved you. There, that's much better. That's way better.
There we go. Now it's yeah.
Can you put the Australian guy behind you? Can you get a shot of the
Australian? What's it doing now?
Oh my God, it's alive.
All right.
For those who can't see it, the green screen keeps popping back and forth between different dimensions. And Phoenix is about to get sucked into another dimension where he's stuck in 85 Twilight Zone episodes, and that sucks. That's going to be real bad.
I won't get on the bus. I should have gotten... All right.
The bus!
Should have listened to the song earlier.
I should listen to my dad, Donovan.
So, is it the same radio station from Airheads?
Yes, absolutely. It's what's his name? Fat Tony from The Simpsons. Joe Mantegna. He's in the other room getting the records ready for the hard rock 2 to 6 show that he does. The 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. rock show he does.
And then Michael McKean's yelling at him from the other room.
Yeah.
There is one shot here where you see it. I want to see if I can get a good angle on it. It might be.
Well, they pulled.
Got it. Okay.
They pulled a sexist remark in this episode. The part where the guy goes, it'd be better if you smiled. Put on a smile. You never smile anymore. That means you're a horrible, horrible bitch.
Are you talking about Ace, who knows the place?
Yeah, Ace. Oh God.
96.3 KGRR. I'm Ace. I know the place. What?
We're gonna listen to some mediocre music because we can't afford the rights.
Damn right. We made up our own songs here. Let's hear his.
We had no
intro.
choice.
Let's hear Ace's or his outro. Actually,
it is so DJ. It is so fucking DJ.
They might as well have gotten Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
The Blonde Patrol up on deck is our own Midnight Queen, Andrea Fields Forever. She's going to take you into tomorrow. And, speaking of tomorrow, I love these segues. We're going to continue that story. The gentleman, I think it's some little town in Virginia, who has locked himself in a telephone booth.
Do you think this was ad-libbed?
Carrier pigeons. He is the...
I think this is the premise. And Joel Schumacher saw this and goes, yes.
Yeah.
Demanding that all the money that he has lost in the last 30 years in payphones be returned to him, including interest. I love this guy. All right, I'm going home to have some milk and cookies.
What does that
milk and cookies? That means I live by myself. I live by myself, and I'm going to do some heroin and maybe die. I don't know anymore.
Some powdered sugar donuts, if you know what I mean.
I have a horrible, horrible diabetes.
My third wife left just this week.
I'm starting my 50th cigarette of the night. Oh man, this is
there's
stuff.
no way this booth is not filled with cigarette smoke.
I'm sure the background is yellow with nicotine and tar.
Rod Serling does his intros there.
Yeah. Wolfman Jack's going to be here. Don't mind the cocaine on the table.
Checking out another song by Not the Pixie Stick.
Remember, this is Ace Campbell saying Ace knows the place.
Oh, God.
Ace knows the place. That's not powdered sugar. It's just don't ignore it. Why am I even saying it? It's on the radio. You can't see it. Oh,
you can't see shit. I got my balls out.
Do I? Ace
Nobody is in the room with me.
Ace knows the place, and at that place, he has to go door to door, and he moves into a new neighborhood and let the kids know.
Speaking of which, this is my first night on this radio station. Let me tell you something. I'm a sex offender. I'm done. That's it. I don't got to go door to door. I just sent it to 55 people in the area.
I'm in a terrible job because every time I get fired, I have to move cities. So this is a whole new.
I turned down a $4,000 a week job for this shit because of my horrible, horrible addiction to pedophilia.
Addiction to pedophilia. It's the politest way to say it.
Well, he's trying to color it a certain way.
I have an addiction. I have many addictions. The one I want to talk about right now.
Come on, read the New York Times articles. They say pedophilia is okay. Come on.
I want to talk about that addiction right now. But first, let's talk about your kids. And trust me, those two things are related. But we'll get back to my addiction.
We got new kids on the block coming at you right now. And speaking of that,
the white stuff.
The white stuff on your back.
About.
The white stuff on your back. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. You're 18. Never mind.
The hair grows.
Don't call the
so play ball. Oh, my God. Sick shit.
That's in my yearbook quote forever now.
Yeah.
I did that in high school. And it's just
oh, my God. Yeah. My high school quote was, everyone is stupid except me, from The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've mentioned that. And I had, there was another kid, he was Asian, and everybody kind of made fun of him. I'd never had a problem. He was a nice guy. But he put in binary.
Is the fact that he's Asian a part of that scenario?
Well, it would make sense because he's smart. So in binary code, he put in basically, fuck everybody here. You're all fucking shit. Something like that in binary. I thought that's pretty ingenious. That's pretty smart.
All it takes is one person to bother to look that up, and apparently nobody did.
Why? Nobody cares. And we had to take out a picture. They didn't notice that people were doing this in the picture, giving the middle finger. So they put a sticker on the picture the day of they gave out the day they gave out the yearbooks. They had to put the sticker in, and half of them you can just peel it off because it hasn't solidified yet. So everybody kind of ripped it in half. So you have two pictures. Pretty interesting. Actually, it's not at all. I'm leaving right now. Good night.
Anyway, hit it. Can you imagine if this was our radio show? Sorry, my voice is shot.
Yeah.
if that was our radio show, just and in like 3rd grade, like he was like, coming at the top of the hour, and we changed in the radio DJ voice.
Well, I knew this kid in 3rd grade, and he had a hard life. And one day he came home from school and he blew his brains out in front of the English class. Coming up next is stuff.
No, that'd be Frank if he had a night show.
My dad was a meth runner, and he was going to be killed by bikers, so he killed himself. Coming up next is Pink Floyd.
No, you got to change completely.
This is Pink Floyd coming at you. Live in Berlin. We're going to show you half of it because we can't have the whole episode. It's too long.
They did a story about his life. It was played by Ron Perlman and Sons of Anarchy. And I just want you to know, coming up next is that great hit song. Before I head out, top of the hour, 23 away from the hour, 23 more. It's the top of the hour.
What's that new song that Disney just made? The Evicto? What was that new movie? Encanto. Oh, so yeah, well, I grew up with this pedophile priest in my neighborhood, and he assaulted me many a times. Changed my whole life, and I almost committed suicide by 3 or 4 times. But right now is Encanto, the brand new hit from Disney.
On Radio Disney, kids.
Radio Disney, kids. And next is a wonderful song from the fantastic hit Lion King, Circle of Life.
Fun fact, there was a movie in 1994 where people fucked to that song. Oh, I'm going to head out. All right, I'll talk to you guys kids later. See you. Have a great night, Radio Disney, even though it's way past your bedtime.
Kids ever see that David Cronenberg movie Crash? It's about people who fuck after car accidents.
I'll see you at the park, kids.
James Spader's wonderful. And Holly Hunter shows off her tit. I'll see you tomorrow. That's one of the I don't know if it's either the hottest thing she's ever done or the grossest thing she's ever done, but like they get in an accident and it's that scene where like she just rips open her shirt and her tit pops out, and it's just like, oh my god, she's going full on like whack job sex pot.
Do it.
It was hilarious. Well, she got naked in the piano. I forgot about that movie. The one where she plays a deaf mute with Harvey Keitel. She's like naked the whole movie.
A piano.
The Piano.
Is it just called The Piano? Okay.
I think it's called The Piano, and it's Harvey Keitel. He gets naked too in it.
Of course he does.
Because he's not afraid to get naked in the movie.
The dude does like plays, and he's just nude.
I'll show you my cock.
No, he doesn't even ask.
No, he brings it out.
Sorry, I assumed you want a cock. You hired Harvey Keitel.
Well, I'm playing a heroin addict who likes to show his dick and scream with a bottle of booze in his hand. This is Encanto. I can do that. Yeah, sure. Where's the check?
Fiddler on the Roof.
I can do that.
Check out.
Diddler on the Roof. I'm telling you, we have to do our parody version of Fiddler on the Roof with Diddler on the Roof.
All right, we can work that out.
I watch you from the roof. I like to see your boobs.
Make sure none of it rhymes.
Exactly. Well, that's too much. That's too easy. But this episode is about a DJ, and well, okay, I mean, it's all right. Like it's kind of a nice. I mean, I saw it coming a mile away. The whole episode is like you literally figure it out as soon as Nightsong falls out of the record cabinet, and it's like, oh my god, yeah. That's it.
My notes, like every third note, is he's dead, bitch.
He's dead.
Figure it out. He vanished in front of your eyes. Well, to be fair, okay. Again, my voice is shot. She gets
oh my god.
Take over. No, she gets to the station, and this guy, fucking Ace, who knows the place, is all over her. And then it was weird because you expect him to write him as a scumbag, but instead he's like a concerned friend.
Yeah, he comes out okay. Yeah,
he's like, how are we gonna, like, we went out, like, what's gonna happen? And I was like, oh, this fucking character. And then she's like, I'm just not ready. He's like, you know what? Okay, we're not gonna be intimate. We're not gonna be lovers anymore. I'm just your friend. You need to find some. And he just gives her like great advice, and then he's out of there. I'm like, what was that?
I gotta go. I just this girl that called me about 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna go bang her in the parking lot, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I was gonna bang you first and then bang her in the parking lot, but
I wanted to see if I could do it. It was my bet between myself.
Yeah, you do enough blow. You think it's a good idea, then you realize you did too much blow, and
my ball sack is filled with semen.
I'm not gonna please either woman, so
They
Turn
call
signal?
me Ace on your face. Oh my God.
But with all the coke, Dick, it's a disgrace.
It gets in the way sometimes, but it's okay. I saw the movie Flight.
I'll fall asleep at 9 in the morning because I did so much coke and make creamy Jean soup thinking about this. And I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah,
I'll see you tomorrow.
he's like a decent dude.
Yeah, he is. He's really nice.
I didn't
Actually,
see that
Just like,
coming.
yeah. He goes like, you know what? You're not happy. It's obvious you're not happy. Get happy. Come on.
Yeah.
Just you can do it.
And he
he's
seems
very
like
nice.
he's
Yeah,
genuinely interested in her.
yeah. It's not like he leaves the door and he says, "I used to eat you out." And he leaves. Oh my God, this guy's just a dick.
That means something.
Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
I
swallowed,
swallowed
your
your cum, David. That means something.
Oh, even if I think it'd be worse if Cameron Diaz said that to me. It'd be like, "Oh, I don't know you."
One of the greatest lines and greatest psychopaths in movie history and never gets talked about.
Cameron Diaz today because she looks so busted.
She's terrifying in that movie.
Yeah, she is.
She kills him.
Yeah.
Well, almost.
Well, no, he gets in a bad accident. They put him in the freezer. Yeah, and then Kurt Russell isn't real.
Yeah. Oh, spoiler.
I need to watch that movie again. That was actually not a bad movie.
I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's just you forget that it is a good movie.
I forgot they were still playing records in 1986. Like the heck is that?
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
He pulls out the record and is like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Ace is out. Fuck off.
Well, I think they had cartridges. Just this one for it was a low budget, probably spot, and they were still playing records.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't modified and up-resed, I guess, for the 80s.
Yeah, because if you look here, there's not a whole lot going on at this station.
No, there's
like
two turntables and a microphone.
Yeah, and chimpanzees playing on the downstream, whatever the fuck those lyrics are. Beck, you crazy bastard.
And then he's got a devil's haircut in his mind.
He does. And we all know what that means, so we don't need to discuss it. But
nope.
In the land of chimpanzees, there was a monkey.
I was a monkey.
Butane in my brain. I'm out to cut the Chucky with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paint the vegetables.
With the meat hose pantyhose or meat pantyhose.
Oh my God,
something like that.
But like, it's clearly a low studio that doesn't spend a lot of money, so I get it. But it's still, I'm like, whoa, it makes sense because they're, records are still very popular. But
well, sure, yeah,
cassettes are a lot cheaper and a lot easier to store and made a whole lot less storage.
Honestly though, were cassettes cheaper? I bet you they were more expensive than records when they first came out.
Oh yeah, that's typically how it is. But
because that would have been like the next step in shitty technology. Audio cassettes, like that was like the big deal before CDs. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah. Remember CD? Airheads had a fucking reel-to-reel, and they're like, "We can't play this."
Yeah, that was 1994.
Yeah, exactly. But I love.
Did you hear that?
They use outdated technology. The fact that no one ever used that.
Did you see that they pulled their music from Spotify?
Oh yeah, of course they did.
for protesting Joe Rogan. That was funny. That's what the internet's good for.
I love the one that shows. I was trying to think of the most like obscure band, like fake band in history.
Milli Vanilli was a good one.
And no, the one I saw was, the band from the Humana commercial with the lead singer shits her pants on stage has pulled their music from Spotify, but it's like this little commercial where she comes out and she's like,
"Oh God, no!"
Then they show what she does when she's on Humana or whatever, Humeria or whatever the fuck it's called, whatever weird
it's the yogurt
pill.
Yeah.
No, it's a pill.
Oh, it's okay.
Medication, but like I love the fact that was it when you don't even see the band really.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. There's just shit coming out of her on stage, just like Lilith Fair. Oh wait, that's every band at Lilith Fair because they're all female.
I'm looking at, see if I can find it.
Oh my God, it's a commercial though. This was an actual commercial.
It was an actual commercial, and I saw it.
I think I remember it. I think you're, it's
not
pretty
that old.
funny.
It's only a few months old.
It's pretty. Oh, it was a few months. I thought it was from like years ago.
No, this is really recent.
Oh, well, then I have not seen
She's ready to rock, and then.
Oh my God! Well, you've seen that video, the online video, where it's like it's a cut scene from one of those blind date shows where they're in the hot tub and the one girl just shits the hot tub, but it's like she has diarrhea because it fills the hot tub within a
my God.
millisecond.
No.
It's hilarious. And the look on her face is pure mortified. She's just mortified.
You know
And
what would have been a boss
it's
move though?
funny.
If she was like, "Ugh." What's up?
Or
Own it.
she just looks at her and says, "I will karate chop you.
I will fucking karate chop
I will
you.
fucking karate chop you.
Yeah,
I am the prisoner of a ghost land."
but it's the same. My same theory is if you're masturbating, someone walks into the room with you and you finish while making eye contact. It's a power move.
Ah!
Hey, you
But gotta
fucking
go,
walked in
yeah.
here. Hey,
You want it, don't you?
Sorry, you need
Yeah.
because they can't be like, "How dare you?" No, they'll be like, "Holy shit, that was intense." You own that.
I'm in the middle of something. Give me a second.
And even better if you walk back into the kitchen when they're like, "What the fuck did I just see?" And you walk back in naked like Sam Rockwell and
Yeah.
milk
Strangers
out of the fridge.
confess. Yeah. What's going on? You still got like a medium chubby because the blood hasn't left your dick yet, so it's just kind of.
And Drew Barrymore's character's so crazy, she still fucks him that night.
Yeah.
Right after.
Hey, can you pass me that paper towel? I'm gonna need that to kind of wipe off her.
You got some mayo on there. You guys leave it in there without the lid. I wasn't expecting that. Sorry.
Oh, but how come everything in this fridge is custard color? Yeah, mayonnaise, pasta with cream sauce. Disgusting. This is the worst. This is the worst fridge ever.
She goes over to the record collection. She pulls a
Yes.
couple out. Nightsong by Simon Locke with an E falls out. And she puts it on, and it's like, it's like a Bruce Springsteen
It's
B-side.
so bad. I hated this song so much.
I wanted the
I was
lyrics to be like, "Oh, I fucked a boring overnight radio DJ, and now I want to kill myself. She's so boring. Ace knows a place I won't even fuck her. Yeah, she
Well, I was
should kill
thinking-
herself."
I was hoping it was going to be the song from The Stand.
Oh yeah.
Come and get your woman, or
Oh,
I can be your man. I can be your man, or whatever. But
yeah.
the good Randall Flagg is singing it.
Who? Yeah, the good Randall, the only Randall Flagg I'll accept.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that song?
I think it was
Baby, Stand by Your Man.
no. It was like it's a generic title because it's Stephen King world. I think it was like, oh God, come.
Baby, can you dig your man?
That's it. That's right. Yes, that's what it is. Exactly.
Let's hear it.
Baby, can you dig your man? That's Randall Flagg singing it.
Request from Bay Ridge, Larry Underwood, and Baby, can you dig your man? Well, baby,
Can you?
I know you got the head, I'm not ready to hide. But here I am, baby, on my knees to apologize.
Gonna fast forward. Oh no, that was it.
No, I want to see the part where Randall Flagg's singing it.
I don't have that. I just pulled up the song.
Oh, see, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. Well, it doesn't matter.
We did a whole podcast about that.
Yeah,
We're good.
It'll take 10 minutes to find it. By the time it's there, we'll be on the star.
Here, I'll fix your scratch your itch, I guess, is the way I'll put it. Let's see here.
What does she want to do?
Do I have that on this feed? I don't think I do because I had so many.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't fit it on here. I could switch, but it'd switch everything. It's not worth it.
That's fine. It's fine.
We'll do this instead.
In my heart, there you go. I'll be right back. No, heart of hearts, it's there. It's a bomb.
Oh, it's right here. Fuck you, Night Gallery.
What a great visual gag. It doesn't work on the podcast, but it works on the video.
I have a sunflower on my ass if you're interested.
That works.
Mrs. David Cross, everybody.
Mrs. David Cross.
All right, so we are
yes.
barely into this thing, but luckily there's 2 more scenes.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, go. You take over. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you for a minute. So okay, she's playing the record. She gets mad because the guy appears.
She said she's never listened to it before.
Yes, she's never listened to it before. Yes.
Okay, that's important.
So she never listened to it before because you find out that his cartoon shadow appears in the other room, and he manifests himself into the radio station. She has no issues with this. She's not going crazy or anything. So he shows up. She thinks he's really there. He has a button-up shirt that every time he comes back, the buttons get less and less. So his shirt gets open more and more. Did you notice that? And he had a giant belt buckle with his initials. I was like, that's so fucking bad. That was so cheesy.
Well, I'm glad you made the comparison of Larry Underwood because it's very similar.
It is. It's pretty much somebody read The Stand when they were writing this episode.
Here, yeah, he looks like he sounds and acts like Larry Underwood, but he looks like Randall Flagg.
Yes, and he's Australian. Randall Flagg.
Singing long with the night song.
They're just
Long Way Night Song.
all they did was make Bob Seger's night moves into this. That's all they did.
Okay, we should look that up. Do you think Bob Seger was a big TZ85 fan? And he was like, Night Song. Oh shit, night moves. I gotta get on this. This is good sound.
Was Bob Seger a Twilight Zone fan? Oh, nothing. Weird.
No, you gotta look up Night Moves. What year did Night Moves come out? Was that
Like
the 70s?
74?
Yeah, probably. Night Moves. That's funny.
Let's listen to a few seconds of Night Moves from.
Oh God, good luck. You're gonna get busted.
What year did that song come out?
I can't pull my songs off of Spotify. That's all I can get.
76.
Oh, 76. Wow. Shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Shields, me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share.
That's it.
Okay, you heard it.
Yeah, sounds very similar. Working on a night move. Uh-oh. Phoenix just got frozen. Uh-oh. Something's not right here. We've lost him. Something's gone bad. We lost him. He's frozen in time. You're frozen. You're frozen in time. Night moves. So essentially, uh-oh, this isn't good. You're in the show. Uh-oh. And now my camera's gone. What the hell happened here? Wow. I know what to do.
So then it was really weird when he just disappears after internet went out. I don't know what the fuck. That was weird.
So has there been like dead air for 15 minutes?
Apparently.
Oh my
Once I
god.
jumped back on, it said it didn't really take a difference of the time. It just, I guess it did. 10 minutes. Yeah.
I would think so.
Well, so we're back.
Nobody was watching, so who cares?
Yeah. The podcast.
It's fine.
And that never skipped a beat, even though I was like, I thought you were faking, like holding still.
No.
He's like, oh, and then suddenly, like, everything just went out.
No, you were out. You were frozen. I was by myself, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Just crying.
I don't know what to do.
Well, at least it never left the live feed. That's all that matters.
Whatever. So I was when you put this together, though, it's going to be like the movie Contact. There'll be 10 minutes of unseen footage, but there's 10 minutes of it.
It's missing.
She was only gone for 5.6 seconds, but she has 35 hours of recording.
It's going to be like the cameras in Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell. Just
Yes.
went off for a little bit. Nothing suspicious. It's fine.
Ah!
Okay,
He's
so
dead.
Simon Locke shows up out of nowhere when the
Yes.
song plays.
His internet went out and he came back.
Exactly. And then she like turns around for like 5 minutes and is like, you left without saying, and I want you to leave. I don't ever want to see you again. And then she's like, turns around and she's like, he's gone. I'm like,
No, she throws the record at him, though, remember?
yeah, but then she turned around and did that whole fucking
But
thing.
she's on the radio, by the way.
That's
You
their
can play that because it's not a real radio station.
jingle.
That's their jingle for the KJJR on the radio dial.
He knows the place.
We got a brand new album out from Elton John. This is
So he looks like Dolph Lundgren Jr. Uh-oh. His phone's going off.
sorry. I called somebody and then I was like, oh shit, the internet's back on.
Right, go fuck yourself. Ruining the show.
But this guy, is he Australian or what is he? Because I couldn't figure out his accent.
I can't tell if he's Australian or if he has like a speech impediment or lisp. I do have a clip here I'm going to play later. I have the timing saved, but he talks and it's like a soap opera, and then she throws the record at him.
And now you just waltz back in here like nothing ever happened? Well, get out! Get out!
She's still on the radio, by the way. Like, can you imagine? Because she's losing her mind. This is all on the radio live, by the way.
I assume she turns the mic off.
No, that's what makes it better if you think of it. Like, you just lost it. She's nuts.
Who's she yelling at?
I've lost 5 years.
That's why the phone's going off.
Well, that's what I mean. The phone's ringing. Yeah.
It's the
Oh
boss.
my God! This is some weird radio drama.
Yeah, it sounds very melodramatic. This would be awful to watch on TV.
This is a terrible script.
So please.
But you know what I mean? The timing is ruined for him to vanish. So he just leaves, which I guess is them not giving it away too early, which I kind of appreciate. Even though I still knew. Unlike the second episode where you know what happened half a second into the episode.
Yeah. It's pretty much, but this makes no sense. This part right here, because he said later on the show, he goes, you know, that guy on the bike, that was me. When I saved you twice. Like, what does that mean? Because this is present tense. See?
What are you doing here?
I was just trying to help.
Did I ask you to?
So is that a flashback from like years before? Because he's been missing for like 5 years.
There are so many questions about this lady that are never answered. She never bothered to even like see that he's dead or
what about his family?
It's like he died. Oh, spoiler, he's fucking dead.
He's dead. He's in a ravine with his motorcycle.
Well, yeah. So he's
I love the
goddamn
reveal.
dead.
The reveal was great though.
I remember He must have.
Take a look at this, you stupid bitch. It's his dead corpse. I thought, are they really going to show like his,
Skeleton.
his skeleton? They did. I was like, oh my God, they did.
They did?
They did. It was hilarious.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't? No.
No.
He go to the end. He removes like the bushes. Then he shows the bike and it pans up and it's his skeleton.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I missed that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Again, I watched this episode at like 5 a.m.
Right.
And I was like, put it on. I'm like, I have to watch these because it was Tuesday. And I was like, I'm not going to have time later. I got to do it now, like before work. I'm so not. And I just like, and I wandered away and I came back. I'm like,
dead.
yeah, I knew he was dead.
Yeah,
so I missed that entirely.
Oh, yeah, it was hilarious. But she looks like Carrie Fisher, this woman. She looks like Carrie Fisher's stand-in.
She looks like, to me, I can't think of the actress' name, so I don't know if I'm bothered. The older lady from Fried Green Tomatoes.
Oh, wow. Olympia Dukakis? No, Kathy Bates? I don't know.
No.
Kathy Bates, if she lost 350 pounds.
Or is it there's someone she reminds me of. I can't remember who it is, but yeah, okay. So she meets him in the parking lot. He convinces her to go out. They go out to this diner. They start to fall in love again. And then I don't know where she's like, I can't fucking do this again. I gotta no. And he's don't leave.
Yeah.
His Dolph Lundgren weird voice.
Now, okay, this part right here, she's talking to him in an open all night diner. Is she talking to herself and like nobody's noticing?
I'm thinking they can see him too, just for this part of the performance.
Maybe.
We have 2 episodes in a row where death is confusing and will fuck with you.
And actually, the 2002 one, death is mean. Death is really cruel. I was kind of shocked. I liked it. I actually like, this is pretty fucking dark.
Yeah.
The 2002 one is actually not bad. Yeah, now she doesn't like him.
He's going to interrupt the Zales commercial during this all right here.
No, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice.
Don't go.
Hey, ma'am, you didn't pay for your coffee.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
you didn't pay it.
You didn't pay for your chili cheese dogs.
You ate 6.
She's farting. Those are all beef hot dogs. Those are not cheap.
She actually wanted to fuck this guy and marry him again, but she had to shit really bad. So she's like, I gotta go.
Why did I order 5 chili dogs?
Don't leave. Why are you walking away so funny?
Oh, gosh, you smell like a dead dingo. Oh, crikey. I'm not going to put my tongue in that tonight. Oi.
It's like the dingo ate the baby and it rotted inside of it. Oh.
Do you think this guy thought he was going to be like a movie star and he got this job and that was it?
Fabio Lundgren here?
Yeah. I couldn't even get the Masters of the Universe part. The bastard Dolph Lundgren stole it from me, but he came speaking like English.
He actually tried out for the Frank Langella role.
Yes, he did.
Skeletor. I could have worn that rubber mask.
Tell me, He-Man, is the duality of evil equal to the duality of good? Or something like that. There's a good line in that movie about that. I like Frank Langella's performance.
He is over the top in a great way.
He's great. Yeah, no, Frank Langella and Master of the Universe is like, that's the movie. That's the best part. He's great. Oh, yeah. I just want a supercut of all of his parts.
It just cuts to later on in the episode in her life. In the middle of the night, she's like in the shower, it looks like, and then the fucking Nightsong starts playing because it's a night song. So it's playing.
Got a night song.
Apparently, this woman comes in at night, works her whole shift at night, leaves at night, comes home, goes to the diner at night, comes home and showers. Still fucking night.
It's the longest night.
She only did 4 hours of overnight, she said earlier, but still, that's 5 hours with prep.
Yeah.
Night is not 17 hours.
And she just got out of the shower because she had to wash her asshole from all those chili dogs.
Oh, no, she's shit in the shower for sure.
It's bad. She's got a big drain.
Yeah.
Where there's like meat packing plant drains that just takes pounds of meat at a time.
Got the hose on the wall.
Oh, man, that was bad. I should never do that.
Tom Elliott, be on our show.
Come on now. This is the cleanest we've ever been.
Yeah, I'm
saving
not a lot.
This is not dirty at all. This This is we're talking about anatomy here, and what happens when you eat 6 chili dogs
It
at a
might work
greasy
because
spoon.
I doubt he knows what chili dogs are. So I bet we're
There
in
you
the
go.
clear.
Even better.
Yeah.
I have to say, I saw your night move episode. I rather liked it.
My favorite 10 minutes were where you guys were absent.
Yeah, that's the best part. You guys were gone, and I couldn't give a shit.
I forget what you guys call it. Internet. We call it petrol.
Petrol.
I don't know what they call the internet out there.
I'm gonna cover you in petrol and let it match.
Okay, so the song starts playing. She goes out there. I don't know what happens next, so let's find out.
It's just more of the same. He's talking. She's mad because they actually almost fuck here, and that's what, like, she's fucking a ghost. His shirt is actually in this scene is like open all the way down. Like he loses 5 buttons per scene. Like his shirt is all open. It's kind of funny.
They hold for so long it goes from night
to day. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
and he's just they're not even kissing. He's just no, that was his titty.
I know. Again, it's soap opera. It's a romance novel episode.
Yeah. And this is the cover of the book, her like in a robe.
You're almost seeing something here. Almost.
Oh, by the way, I hate your robe. I've never liked it. You looked terrible in it, and that's why I left you. I told you to throw that robe away, and you still wear it.
Change your hair, Mom.
Oh, mate, you got problems.
No, I called her Mom for a reason.
Mom.
She looks like his mom.
You look like a mom.
With that terrible hair, she looks like she's 15 years older than him.
She does, yeah.
And he's been dead for 5 years, so she looks 20 years older than him.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. The math doesn't matter there. But
well, here's the problem. So right now they have a fight because she basically brings up he cheated on her multiple times.
You knew about the groupie?
Yeah. Oh no, you knew about that bitch that gave me a blowjob behind the stage.
You knew about the groupie in Fresno?
Oh, Fresno. Yeah, that made me laugh. It was of course Fresno, a bunch of whores in Fresno.
You like that? Yeah,
that's hilarious. But so they have this thing. She gets a fight with him again, and then he takes her for a drive because he's driving, by the way. So the ghost is driving her car erratically through the Malibu canyons.
Yeah, he's actually the one that freaks out here.
Yes.
Wrap me around your finger. See if I still loved you, needed you. Well, why don't you just take your music and your soft, perfect words and get the hell out?
Night moves. I mean, Nightsong.
I don't blame you for being angry.
Angry.
I'm chiseled Harrison Ford in this scene.
Yeah, he is. He kind of looks like a young or another Skarsgård. He could be the Australian Skarsgård.
He also has a Gerard Depardieu look to him.
Oh, a little bit, not much. Gerard Depardieu's a big fat Frenchman with a big nose.
Back in the day before he got a big fat Frenchman body.
well, yeah, 80 years ago.
I guess most of what I'm saying is look at that fucking nose.
Yeah, he's got a big nose.
Yeah.
I got a schnoz on me, mate.
Got a schnoz like the cause.
I got a schnoz like the crocodile Dante's.
The stingray killed him.
Stingray killed him. It's the stingray tail. Right through the heart, mate. That's fucked up. That was so too soon, mate. Too soon.
His fucking son has a show now.
His daughter has a show and like 3 kids.
Oh my god.
She has, about Bowie, or her name's Bowie. Oh, Bowie. Oh,
Bowie. Constrictor Irving.
Oh, Bowie Irving. What's going on over here? I must say.
Why is she John Lennon's kid?
I don't know. I'm trying to do David Bowie over here. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I'll find it. That's great. Thank you. I can't do it. Not right now. There's no point.
Oh.
I'm David Bowie from the movie Labyrinth, Brett.
We need to get through this so we can discuss The Star.
Yes.
Okay.
The Star was actually not bad, but
let's finish this one up.
But I'll go to that part, go to the end so you can see the body.
This is exactly when my note is, actually. I didn't realize till right now. Yeah. When I wrote accent or lisp. Ready? Are you still there, or did we get disconnected again?
I'm here. I'm blowing my nose.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait the gentleman's 5 seconds.
Do it.
All right. Let's hear this. Accent or lisp?
For feeling hurt and humiliated.
Humiliated?
But there's something you just don't understand.
Accent or lisp?
Yes, that's tough. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm curious. Okay,
I
so
was humiliated.
they go for a drive. He's fucking driving, so that means he must have like a corporeal body for the moment.
Yeah, that's what makes no sense, but whatever. I mean, whatever. It's forgivable. It's fine.
He pulls over out of nowhere and he starts to scream a story at her. I was
Yes.
driving here, my brakes went out.
Oi! Me brakes went out.
And he tells a story. I didn't realize he shows his body. I'm looking forward to this. Here, okay, it's probably right here.
It's funny.
It's funny because I was watching it going, they better show his fucking body in that. I thought it was going to be the car, but it turns out it was a bike.
No, it's a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm dead, mate.
Forgive me, Andy.
I've disappeared now.
Forgive me, please.
You know what's funny as hell is I remember missing that part and I rewound and it picked up with he's vanishing. I go, okay, that's lame.
Wow, that's hilarious.
That is great.
Yeah, that's the best part of the episode.
Fantastic.
You didn't actually you went out and looked for me, but I was right here dead the whole time.
Which is funny because in my head, it could have all been imagined by her, but now there's a body involved.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like this whole episode was an unsolved mystery as they're trying to find the dead singer's body.
Or it's really dark and she wakes up and she got roofied by the overnight DJ Ace and getting raped in the parking lot.
Ace in your face
behind a dumpster. And he's just going to go back to sleep, honey.
Shut up, bitch.
Nightsong.
Nightsong.
Like, oh my God, this is way too dark.
I just want to be your man.
Yeah, your ex's song is awesome. The fuck you too.
And then of course she goes back to the next day. She goes back to the DJ booth, and someone goes, "Can I request Nightsong?"
Yeah,
and she goes, "Oh,
yeah,
sure."
My ex, who was dead for 5 years, a couple miles away, and I didn't even bother to.
Yeah, right. What the fuck? And where's his family? His family's got to be looking for him. They spent 5 years looking. They didn't even mention that. She's just
I didn't bother to contact the ex-girlfriend.
She's a selfish woman.
Seems like the cops would have contacted the ex-girlfriend. That's usually who you go to with a missing person.
All she cares about is her chili cheese dogs and her bad relationships with Ace in the hole. That's all she's got.
Yeah, she must have. The cops must have showed up and be like, "Hey, we want to speak to you about Fabio Lundgren," and she's like, "He's dead to me. He left," and they're just like, "Fuck this, fuck this.
I don't want to hear this anymore.
Woman's insane.
She's shrill.
We want to
look a lot better if you smiled."
It'd be funny if she listened to his record. And he's like, "I drove my bike off the cliff over there at the Dead Man's Overpass." Like,
I thought she was gonna play. She was gonna play it backwards, and it would have been like, "Oh, this is a message. I'm in the ravine. I'm dead.
This sucks. Come save me,
please. My body needs to be consecrated in a Catholic church.
Don't let us stay here for 5 years.
Don't be say I'm in hell. I'm in hell.
It hurts.
Help me."
This is crying.
Whatever.
You bitch.
You bitch. You bitch.
Man.
Oh well. So that was Night Moves.
Nightsong.
Whatever.
I have so many notes that just say he's dead, bitch.
There's a lot of that going on.
Right.
But what? Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Let's just move on because
I
didn't hate it. I'd give it a 6. I give it a 6.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. The A side of the story is way worse.
Yes.
You didn't watch it, apparently.
No.
The Storyteller. It's bad. Not terrible, but like one of those ones where you're like, okay. It's boring. I didn't like it. And this one was like, it was so melodramatic that it was almost like a Naked Gun sketch about it.
Yeah, it was.
Priscilla Presley acts like this woman in those movies.
Yeah.
It's just so over the top.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look her up just for my own.
Priscilla Presley?
No, the girl that started this episode.
Oh,
I just want to see what she
Linus O'Connor.
Who?
Yes. Is this Dorothy? Is this girl? I can show you her right now.
Yeah, sure. I'll look her up in a minute here. What's her name? I don't know. Glynis O'Connor.
Glynis O'Connor.
I got a problem. I'm Glynis O'Connor.
Oh, she's in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I have seen that.
Yeah, she's in Ode to Billy Joe.
Here you go.
So she's in a lot of stuff probably in the 70s. And oh no, she still works. She was in Dope Sick.
There you
That was
go.
2021. Oh, there you go.
Have fun with that.
Shit.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember her now. Okay. I've seen this movie and it's
oh, she was the girlfriend in Boy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a big role.
You know what's funny is they remade that for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it's called Boy in a Plastic Bubble with Jake
Gyllenhaal or something.
Yeah, it was just a comedy. It's not even a. It's like a spoof. It's not even a real. It's not a drama remake. Oh my god, she did a lot of TV movies.
Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick it.
So long, citizens. Sorry for that weird break earlier. Bye.
Well, I hope you can edit that out.
Nope.
You can't? Not in the podcast?
I turned off the recording.
Oh.
I don't have to edit. I just stopped recording.
Oh, okay. She's in Johnny Dangerously.
Ooh.
She's Sally.
Does she play
I think she's the
Michael's sister or wife?
No, I think she's like the third lead. Yeah. Holy shit. She must move. Yeah, oh my god. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I don't like it, but
I haven't seen that movie, since I was a kid.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like really guilty pleasures.
Let's see if that even recorded all the way.
Oh well. That'll be on the Patreon DVD special that we sell.
Oh yes, that great special.
He'll show up and be like,
"Oh,
it's Fresno."
She's in. Sounds great.
Sure.
We did that for 49 minutes.
She was in a TV movie called Someone I Touched.
Ooh, was it
That's
me?
funny.
Spoiler, it's me.
How you doing? Hi, this is Charles Barkley.
Remind you to not touch me.
Someone I touch is going to sue me.
I know I'm freakishly big, but please don't fucking touch me.
I'm sorry.
This
isn't Charles Barkley. This is Shaq.
Oh man, we fucked that up. I was paying attention to removing the last podcast and editing. I'll give myself a little bit of leeway there for fucking that up, but
did you cut like half of it out?
No.
Okay. I thought you erased half of it.
No. We're on the new podcast. Let's go to our intro here.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Oh, so sorry.
My eyes.
I should have used that in the last show.
My ears and my eyes.
Adam added that. That was very loud. Holy shit.
Was that Adam's thing?
Yeah, Adam has some stuff on here I don't want to delete.
Oh, that's funny.
Because it'll never get added. Oh, it is on here.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
There are so many clips I lost track.
Fantastic.
We're an episode late, but hey. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 326, Twilight Zone 2002, 106, Night Route. It's the Night Route. I'm Phoenix West.
Oh, this is Night Route, Dick Dickett.
Yeah, welcome to Night Route. It's an episode that happened.
Starring Ione Skye.
Skye.
Who is Donovan's daughter.
Is she really?
Yeah, it's Donovan's daughter. And she's hot. I don't know, something about her, she's really hot.
Yeah, I won't disagree. She looks like Maggie from The Walking Dead.
She did. There was like, I was like, oh my god, it's Walking Dead girl.
You're gonna see some weird coding on screen from my totally legitimate copy of this.
Yes, of course.
But ignore that. But here's the Forrest Whitaker intro.
A young woman out for a late night walk.
Yeah.
Aware that she's about to reach a fork in the road.
My fork in her road.
I was just gonna say her road.
But she'll face a life-altering decision that can only be made in the Twilight Zone.
Watch this. Whip pan! And you know the rest of the episode now.
Yeah.
That was
hit by the car.
That's the reason I didn't like this episode, is because half
knew.
a second after his intro, I'm like, oh, she's fucking dead the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
There is a little bit of a twist at the end, but it wasn't enough to make me go, whoa, that changed my perception of the boring 20 minutes I just watched.
I wouldn't call it boring. I just call it's kind of fucked up. It's like, this is a really dark episode.
Not to the very end. Is it dark?
Yeah, but it's still pretty dark. I mean, this poor thing, like, it's so sad. It's like, she's going to get married. She's a teacher. This is like her dream life, but it's not her life because she's in the in between or whatever. And the bus driver even says, just to add insult to injury, and we're going to the end of the episode, so who gives a shit? He said, because it's been following her, she's been avoiding it the whole time, and the bus driver says, that was the life you could have had. Bye!
Bye, bitch.
Bye,
Taking your
bitch.
dog.
We're taking your dog wants to go because he's not fucking dumb like you. Bye! And did you notice that you cut to her death scene, and the guy petting the dog is holding the dog down because they don't want to move.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty mean to that dog. He's like pushing it.
Fuck
He's
that
going,
dog.
"Arr! Arr!"
Is the dog going to sue him?
Come to life. Come back to life, Toto.
That was him squeezing the life into the dog. It's
yeah,
fine.
pretty much. And the dog. But that's kind of horseshit, though. The dog got a second chance of life. And this poor bitch got nothing.
The dog wasn't afraid.
The dog.
Okay, so she almost gets hit by the car. She gets out of the way. She's walking the dog. She looks over and she sees a bus pull up. And I was like, okay, and it obviously it does work. It's effective that you're thinking the bus is for the dead, because that's logic.
Oh, yeah.
But you just watch her see a bus for 20 minutes. That's how I saw this episode.
You're not wrong.
But it has Route 63 on it. I was waiting for that to pay off. Never did. Why have anything on the bus then?
Well, they should have had the guy going my way. Yeah. It was very much the Hitchhiker remake, kind of.
Yes, that's.
But it had a twist in it.
It's a bus. That's the twist.
A bus, and she's not dead.
And Dylan Walsh is in it.
Dylan Walsh isn't dead. He's just not even there.
Yeah, he's a figment for most of it.
That's really sad too, though, because it's just like, you never met him. You didn't meet him yet. So you could have had a great life, but you got hit by a car. So fuck you. Goodbye.
You stole his wife's life. I thought I thought his wife was Skylar from Breaking Bad, but it wasn't.
No, yeah. I saw the other day they had a top 10 worst wives in TV history, and she's on there.
She is horribly irritating for a lot of it, and I don't blame the actress.
No. Anna Gunn's a good actor, but it's just like, I've always felt bad for that character because it's not like her fault that she's a big fat bitch. She's kind of put in that position, but it's like, people hate her. They hate her more than anything Walter White ever did.
The first time you watch Breaking Bad, you're like, what is her fucking problem? The second time you watch Breaking Bad, you go, what is his fucking problem? Oh, she's just reacting to what he's doing.
Sure,
I still hate her sister, though.
Well, that's another story.
She's so fucking irritating. Her storyline of stealing shit, I don't care.
Well, that didn't even go anywhere because they stopped that in the second season. That show didn't know what it wanted to be until about the third season. I'm sorry. That show was all over the place, and it only got good because it was the first Netflix show that was basically a show that was saved by Netflix, because it was on AMC, and like the first 3 seasons went to Netflix, and everybody caught up on Netflix, and then that's when they went and watched it when it came back on, like season 4 and 5 or whatever. Because how many seasons was that on? 6 seasons?
5.
But then they broke them up. Like one was
season 5 was 2 parts.
2 parts.
It really should have been 6, but it was technically 5.
Which, whatever that means. But whatever. But it was good. I mean, I still think that the last season is probably one of the best seasons in TV history.
I'm gonna go with season 4.
Season 4, the
Gus Fring.
Gus Fring.
Yeah,
that was good too.
He comes in season 3, finishes off in season 4.
Yeah,
that shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Season 5 does have what's his name? Not Michael Park.
Oh, Jonathan. No, he's actually in the whole show. Jonathan Banks.
No, Michael Park's son.
Oh,
is it
Parks?
Park?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. No.
Nazi dude.
Bowen.
Yeah, Michael Bowen.
Michael Bowen. Yeah. I'm Buck, and I'm here to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's great in that.
Yeah, he's the good villain in that
And then
show.
you get, earlier in season 5, you get Jesse Plemons in there. He's great too. Todd,
yeah, Todd's good.
Shoots a kid in a bicycle.
Yeah, Todd was like, psychopath.
But that was before he weighed 300 pounds. It's like he started dating, what's her name? The thinnest girl in the world.
Dunst.
Yeah, and then he's like, I want to put on all the weight.
I'm going to absorb your weight so you don't have to gain any because you're an actress.
It doesn't matter what I do. I'll be in like fucking Scorsese movies. Nobody else care.
Nobody will know who I am. I'm in that Netflix movie that everybody's talking about right now with Benedict Cumberbatch.
No idea.
It's like Dog God or Dog Gear God Dog, whatever. Some Western show everyone's talking about.
She doesn't get in the bus. She goes home.
Oh, that's right.
Walsh is there shirtless, and he's like, "You walking without me? Come on." She's like, you know what? He kept me safe. He's been around longer. And I was like, her acting is so bad in that one little line.
And she'd been around by that point. She's in a bunch of movies.
Oh yeah, she's
in a ton of stuff.
But
she's in like Say Anything. She's in the John Cusack classic. I mean, shit. There he is. He's got that Shatner body.
Need it out.
It's just late. I wish you'd wait for me to do that.
I'm Shatner-esque.
You get manly and overprotective.
Don't treat me like a retarded child.
Hold on.
Vigo was my bodyguard long before you came on the scene.
Send him one of those rule books on how to make your fiance feel important. Tell him your dog makes you feel safer than he does.
But you do get the idea it's kind of a little too idyllic of a relationship.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because if she's looking at all the pictures and it's like them and the dog, and
like I said, it's just sad. It's a dark, sad episode.
It does get unreasonably dark at the end.
I mean, it's cruel. Or it's like that unusual. Remember, we had that unusual, cruel episodes of Twilight Zone where it's just like, why are you so mean to this guy? Where he didn't do anything. It's not his fault.
Or the wrong message, like that.
Yeah.
That elixir rape drug that guy has and impregnates that lady, the chaser of the original series.
Oh right, yeah.
It's like, he's not the victim here. I don't have to feel bad for him because he's not the victim. He basically loaded his own chamber, and then she got caught with a bullet after it went through his fucking brain. Like, that's the kind of victim he is. She's the one who had nothing to do with it and is fucking pregnant by this creeper now. The Chaser.
I don't remember that one.
The original series, we did it a few weeks ago.
Was that the one with the guy from the character actor Christopher McDonald, or
from the original series?
Oh, the original series.
Yeah, that black and white one that we did.
Oh, Twilight Zone. Oh, the Chaser. Yeah. The
he gives her the rape. He makes the rape drug from a demon. Makes a rape drug for him.
That's right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I forgot.
But it's like he wasn't the victim in that story. She was.
Yeah. And he drops it because she says, "We're gonna have a child." Oh, I wasn't gonna do it anyway.
And we did the same night, The Fever, an even better example is what we're referring to, where the guy did nothing wrong. He was kind of a dick, and then he gets killed because he didn't want to gamble. He got like gamble raped because the guy's like holding his hand and shoving a coin in a slot.
No, that one is more understandable. The one that's not understandable is the one with where the guy turns into a black man. That episode, remember that one? Where the guy is
oh my God.
Remember that one where his only sin is driving away from a crime.
Yes, that was the 2002 version.
Yeah, it was just
that was
it's horrible.
Who was
like
that?
All he did was it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
let me look it up.
I can't remember who's in it, but yeah, that was the one where his only crime was driving away from
Shades of Guilt.
Shades of Guilt, yeah, obviously, because he's a white guy that turns into a black guy, and it's not good.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah,
the messaging is stupid, but the episode itself like worked story wise.
It's funny,
but it was bizarre.
It's funny because as soon as he goes, he's fully transformed as a black man. And he's going to his fiancée, and she goes, "Oh my God, get out of my house!"
Yeah.
The neighbor comes out with a gun
and
get the fuck out of here, you fucking blah.
If I remember correctly, the gun went off.
Yes, they're shooting at him, and he's in a business suit. It was like
I completely forgot about that episode.
Oh my God, it's just like this is so over the top. and then at the end, did he die or no? He goes back to normal because did he? I can't remember.
He
picks himself
no
up.
Fucking idea. Let's talk about this episode.
I'm sorry, we got off on a tangent there. Of
yeah,
mean Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah. Okay. So, it cuts to later. She's getting a wedding dress fitted, and she's like, the woman's like, "When did you register?" She's like, "Oh, a few months back." She's like, "You're not in here," and she hands the woman the keyboard. And like, I remember. This is a weird thing to say, but do you remember back in the day before you could really fuck shit up on someone's computer at work that stores would just hand you the keyboard? I remember at Barnes & Noble, they just had one out for you, and you could just go in there and...
Yeah, you could search for your own book and order it, basically.
No longer. That shit's gone.
Well, because they don't exist because you just buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
But I also think it's because you can go in there and like fuck up their everything. Because you have to log into a computer. Like, everything's super secure now.
Well, that's the other thing about this episode. If it's her idyllic world, why is she interacting with reality? Because she's dead.
She's not.
Well, she is and she isn't, but she's interacting with people that know who she is in the present.
Yeah,
but she's on the sidewalk unconscious for X amount of time because she's dying.
It's that movie I talked about a couple weeks ago on some show that we did. Maybe it was a Nick Cage one where Ewan McGregor one where he's dying and everyone in his fantasies, the people who are all around him. That's what's happening. Now. Coffee shop girl's there.
But the coffee shop girl's there, and she says, "Oh no, I trained with her. She was my manager.
That was real life. She's hearing that."
But then she's in the coffee shop with her fiance, and the girl says, "Oh no, you're not you're not that person. You're my manager." And I have 2 cups of coffee. No, you only have 1 cup of coffee.
That stuff actually works because it's just her here, like the reality interfering with the fantasy, where she's actually hearing that girl while she's dying talking about that.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what we saw at the end. Because I worked with her at the coffee shop.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know why you're so hung up on that.
No, that's fine.
You're taking it personally.
Yeah, I am.
Now fuck them.
Now fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. So, I read Sid Field's How to Write Scripts.
I wrote down not registered because dead.
Yeah,
drinking wine and bitching about the bus with her husband or her fiance.
Right. She sees the bus in the daylight, and it's a black guy on a bus.
It's a bus that drives up. It doesn't look that creepy. But they stop, and then slowly, like every time she sees it, more and more people on the bus just look at her.
Yeah,
and you really want to just go, like you said, going my way, going our way.
You're dying. You need to get on the bus.
Get out.
Sorry. Oh, get on the bus. That's what you think. Get on the bus.
Save that voice for the end because I want to have a long discussion at the end about the ramifications of this kind of reality.
Yes.
Okay. It's the same thing with that reality of when Jason Alexander plays Death, the hospital with what's his name? Remember when he's Death and he quits? So people stop dying, and then the fucking actor guy.
I don't think I saw that episode.
Mr. Jamie Foxx, Mr. Megan Fox from before. Wasn't it him?
No, that was the one where he had a coffee company and he sold it because he stole his dad's baseball.
Okay, so it wasn't that one. So someone else. But someone's in that episode, but Jason Alexander plays Death and he quits.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
What? How are there so many episodes you haven't been? I feel like you're here all the time.
I am, but I luck out sometimes.
No, that wasn't bad. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
The one guy, whoever the fuck the actor is, the white dude, plays the doctor, and he has headaches, and Jason Alexander is Death, literally, and he goes to the hospital because he tried to hang himself for like 23 hours, and he can't die.
Okay.
And he quits, and people stop dying, and then he realizes people have to die, and then as soon as he says, I want people to die again, he's like, oh, those aren't headaches, that's you're having a brain aneurysm, and he's dead.
Oh, okay.
It was another torture episode of someone who didn't deserve it.
Right.
But it was also kind of a sweet, like, you got to realize people do need to die before you get to die, sort of thing.
Well,
so
sure,
it kind of works in both ways. But
yeah.
It wasn't bad. Jason Alexander was there. It was the least racist episode or racist person off Seinfeld, so it's fine.
We know that.
Elaine has said some shit.
Elaine's fucking nuts. she's borderline a grand wizard.
Every time she gets an Emmy, Fucking Jews.
Don't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of these fucking Mexicans. What?
If I was the real Veep, gone.
Gone.
Train cars. Out of here.
We'll be making them into tortillas and beans, if you know what I mean.
Let's eat them on some tortillas. Tacos.
What's wrong with her?
That doesn't even make sense.
Who wants some quesadilla?
We are all over the place here.
Quesadillas.
Okay. So there's some clues that happen here, and I figured something was amiss with my theory when she goes back home with the husband after they go out at night looking for the bus. They can't find it. They've been
He goes in
drinking
the
red
other
wine.
room.
He goes across the hall to
Yeah.
219. She's like, "We live over here to 218." He's like, too much wine. Sorry. And he goes, and then I'm like, the fuck did that mean?
Yeah.
And then it randomly cuts when they get back in the apartment. I want to show that transition because it is jarring. Okay. Here it is right now. Let me share the screen. It just cuts to some fucking goth girl reading poetry directly behind her. Without
That's
any
right.
explanation.
Yeah. I was going to say the goth girl shows up.
They kiss.
So-
Yeah.
Because I could not stop for death.
Yeah, here it is.
And we stopped for me. The carriage held, but just ourselves. And immortality.
And that's
Here's
not
the thing, though.
She's not goth.
It's not what happens. No, she mentions how she likes Jane Austen because she's goth or something.
Yeah, I know, but she's not goth.
Hey, I saw black necklace, black dress.
Yeah, she had a black top on, but she's not a goth. I'm sorry.
She's TV goth.
No, TV goth was I have a sunflower in my ass.
I have a sunflower in my ass if you're interested.
Bingo. That's
I
goth.
knew you were going to say that, so I had it pulled up.
Yes, absolutely.
And here's 2002 Super, Super Hot.
And she has since removed her music from Spotify.
I'm going with her over Ione Sky. Sorry.
No, she's hot. Yeah, she's cute too. Nothing wrong with both of them.
Yeah. Are those the only two clips other than this? I already played that one.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's all. Oh, this one.
Oh no, yeah, there's a few TZ202.
That's all I have.
Is that it? Okay, I thought there
All
was...
the rest are from the 80s or original series or Night Gallery.
I
for
don't
God's
remember
sake.
seeing any 80s pieces.
Oh yeah.
We never see that one ever. I don't watch that one either.
Because how do I make that into work that into a conversation?
I know, but I just love this journey down memory road.
There's also this one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we gotta go Adrian Barbeau and turn it into a gargoyle.
I have that one, but where is it? Oh, here it is. There you go.
That's gold. That's a brilliant episode.
Genius.
That one and The Star are my two favorite episodes.
Oh wow. Okay, let's wrap this fucking thing up.
She's dead.
There's some calls. She makes a call to a public transit and finds out there's no bus. She goes, takes a shower or wiping her face off. There's blood over the towel. Suddenly it's gone again. We all know where this is going. It's weird to me that they actually bothered to think we need to make this very obvious so we can have some sort of twist. Because it's like everything is stacking up to the point where the next scene after that is her and her mom, who I didn't realize that was her mom until the end of the scene. But I thought it was a woman who put on the dress with her, you know. Oh shit, I also have this one.
When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency. When I die, I wanna be high.
Yeah, how come we forgot that?
It was way up because I have it up on the list.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
good.
middle of the 60 show.
That's like the fucking. That's our gold. That's the go-to TZ 2002 clip.
And unlike the Night Gallery one, which is the go-to right here.
Are you sure?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Don't ever don't bring that up. Don't ruin my night.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Sorry, it slipped. I couldn't turn it off during it.
Is there a bus I can jump on and go die?
Go live?
I mean, right, go live, right. Shit, whatever.
Okay, so she admits the mom. She basically tells the mom the entire plot that you're assuming is happening, which made me go, fuck, there's something else going on. Because she's like, what if I'm dead? And this whole time it's trying to get me to admit that I'm dead. And
right.
She's the bus outside and she freaks out and starts bleeding everywhere. And the mom freaks out. She's like, look, pointing out there. And the mom looks. It's just some dude riding the bus, like, you're driving the bus going, yeah, okay, bye. Just drives away.
Yeah.
And you hear the daughter in bad voiceover go, I don't care if it is a dream. It's real.
Get on the bus. You're alive. You're not dead yet. Don't fall for it.
I just want to hear this. It might not be voiceover, but it's
Trust
bad.
your dog. Trust the dog.
It's still bad. He looks pissed. I don't want to be in your episode.
Fucking bitch.
She reminds me of Maggie so much right here.
She does. She looks like Maggie. Yeah, she really does.
I don't care if it is a dream.
I'm trying to get married to the Chinese guy.
Okay. Clearly not voiceover. It was on camera, but still.
Okay, well, there you go.
Answered that question.
Glenn. I forgot his name. I
She
want
goes,
to marry Glenn.
You see his brains bash out and his eyeball pop out of his skull.
I love you.
I love Maggie. Yeah, it's fucked up. But so they go to the coffee shop. She's having coffee with Dylan Walsh, and she's like, she says a line. Earlier, she had a line where she's like, I forget how we even met. And he goes, we were friends in college or at a college party or something like that. And she goes, if you hadn't moved into the building, I never would have met you, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And he's like, and she goes, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
She goes up to the counter with 2 cups of coffee, sets them down, and the woman's like, oh, it's whatever the fuck her name is, Melina.
I'm looking for Melina.
You trained me here. We used to work here. And she's like, no, I'm a teacher. And she does like a weird, I'm a fucking teacher, you low-life coffee-making scum. You apologize, give me my fucking 2 coffees. There's only 1 cup. No, there's fucking 2. Okay, there's 1 cup of fucking coffee. Get it, bitch. I didn't work here.
That don't make you a fucking physicist. I'm fucking
still a
smart.
Fucking teacher with 1 cup of coffee, bitch.
You're a fucking coffee bean fucking swindler.
Right, Dylan? He's gone. Okay, so fuck you, bitch. I don't work here. She like goes off on her for no reason.
I didn't get hit by a black Porsche. That's what she got hit by.
Oh, is that what it was?
The black Porsche. Yeah.
I was expecting the driver to be Dylan Walsh at one point.
That would have made more sense.
You used to work here. You trained me.
She really looks like Maggie here.
You must have me mistaken for someone else.
You must have me mistaken for someone else.
Look, I live around the corner.
I live around the corner.
Get my coffee. I've never worked here.
I've never worked here. I'm not shit.
She's not the greatest actress in the world, is she?
Well, I think it's
never worked here.
What does she care? She's in a Twilight Zone episode.
Okay.
She's got her dad's gurdy money.
Here you go.
I'd like them both refilled.
You only gave me one.
She's also British. So there is some accent covering up there.
Yeah, well, she was born in Britain. She's not British.
Okay, so she's
American.
One of the. I blame her, like she's control where she was born.
Yeah,
I just looked up on IMDb and saw it.
She's in Zodiac,
and
she's the best part of Zodiac.
David Fincher doesn't hire British people.
No, he doesn't believe in them.
Has he? Wait, Daniel Craig. Never mind.
What movie?
The dragon tattoo.
Oh, right. He didn't hire him. He just was there. David Fincher had no choice in that. That was Sony.
You get the reveal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's not real. Okay. I had a great theory here for a few seconds when he goes, she goes, if I hadn't met you, I don't know why I said that. And I was like, oh, please be this, like, he's brainwashing her into thinking she loves him. And that's what's actually happening. Like, that sounds fascinating to me, where he's just fucking with her mind, and it's just a horrible person.
But what would the bus have to do with that?
Nothing. And that's kind of the diversity of the audience.
If she got on the bus, she knows she'd been roofied the whole time.
Yeah, if he's just like drugging her and making her believe this shit, like hypnotizing her or something.
Right.
That would be fascinating to me for a Twilight episode, a twist on that. I would be like, damn, like, I don't know. This we've seen before.
Right.
This we've seen 1,000 times. And then it just happens, and it has a kind of a twist ending, and it's out.
Yeah.
But she's walking, and then she sees the bus, and the dog gets on the bus. So she's at home. The dog runs outside, gets on the bus. Because Dylan Walsh isn't at home. All her photos have changed where he's out of the photo now.
Right.
She's freaking out. Dog runs out, gets on the bus, and she's like, you took my dog, give it back. And he's like, he wants to be here. He's not being held against his will.
Right.
We're waiting for you. And she's like, no, I'm not getting on the bus. And she looks back, and she mentions Dylan Walsh and all that. He's like, and that's when you mentioned earlier, that's the life you could have had.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch. Deuces.
Stupid bitch.
You get 4 tries. After that, you're on your own.
That's it. 4 tries, and we don't make any sense, and we make you go crazy before you go to hell.
Oh, yeah. We don't even like.
Oh, by the way, this was the bus to heaven.
This is the other place.
Now walk to Vegas with no shoes on, bitch.
See Randall Flagg.
This Randall Flagg.
No junkies. No, but yeah, okay. So at this point, she realizes in the worst shot in Twilight Zone history, I should have gotten on the bus.
Yeah.
Because I love this scene. I want to focus on this scene before we talk about the ramifications of death in this world. So the dog gets on the bus, and then, like you said, that guy brings the dog back to life by pressing on it so hard.
Pushing it on the ground.
I want to see that dog.
Don't you fucking move, dog. I'm fucking on camera.
Here's the dog.
He's pretty hard on the dog. See, look, he's holding him down.
Dog's alive because it got in the bus. She starts to realize what's happening. Dylan Walsh is standing there with his wife, or whoever that lady is, and he goes, yeah, she lived across the hall from me. And so that explains why he went to the wrong door.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that little tidbit. That was fun.
Yeah.
Stuff like that I liked. And he goes, she was really quiet. She would stare at me, though. Really weird. He says that like so.
Yeah, that was a bit
She's
odd.
dead.
Yeah.
Let it go.
She's a fucking weirdo. She wanted my dick or something. It's cool.
But here's Dylan Walsh in that scene. If I could get my performance ready. He goes, yeah, she was so quiet, and she would just like stare at me. And just saunters off with his wife. Like, anyway.
Well, this isn't my wife. This is some whore I got from the bar.
Because watch.
She was always walking her dog.
I never heard her say 2 words. I just felt like she was staring at me.
See how somber it is? But anyway.
Oh, well, I'm going to go butt fuck this girl, and I'll be fine.
I'm going to go nip tuck this girl.
I'm going to get my ghost guitar and strangle this bitch.
All right. Ready for the best acting ever? The best line ever?
I should have gone the bus.
The bus. It was life.
I should have gone.
Ah!
Poor Melina Croner.
He looks like he's actually there.
I think he is. This is the first season, so.
It's only 1 season.
Oh, this is the. Oh.
No,
really?
This is like.
I thought it was 2 seasons.
It's the 6th episode. No, it's only 1.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
All right, ready?
Her entire life too afraid to live it. And lost all hope of happiness. Making the wrong choice can be fatal. In the Twilight Zone.
Jesus.
Okay. She did not make a choice.
Yeah, she had no choice. She got hit by a fucking car.
She was killed because Forrest Whitaker interrupted her walk. That's what I saw in the beginning. He killed her. And then she was never informed what the best bus meant by any means. It said Route 63 instead of bus to the living or something obvious where
the living bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like some weird Beetlejuice afterworld that's terrifying. I
Right.
don't like it.
Yeah.
And you don't know the rules, and it's weird on purpose because it's Tim Burton. But
Exactly.
it's like you think. Obviously, I'm going to think it's the opposite. So how about you just tell me this is the bus? We're waiting for you. Doesn't tell me a goddamn thing.
If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have my little accident. Beetlejuice.
I wouldn't have shit my bus or shit my pants on the stage and took the music off Spotify.
Oh God.
You need to see that commercial.
I need to find it's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll look for it.
It is fantastic.
I was just say Humana commercial.
I think it's called Humana, something like that, but it's put like anti-diarrheal commercial where the girl shits her pants.
Shit pants commercial. Wait a
Shit
minute.
pants band. Okay, I'm gonna look up shit pants medicine commercial.
I got a lot of ads about dental insurance. What? Humana must be an insurance company.
Oh, band.
It's band.
She's in a band, so let's play that. Man, how do I look this up?
Girl poops on stage.
Band
commercial.
Humana medicine commercial. And then I'm gonna look up how the fuck do we find this?
Well, I found a weather girl has an unfortunate accident 3 years ago.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Good.
Oh. It's on Facebook.
I bet it is.
Okay, here it is. It's a minute long. Just gonna play the whole thing. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, there it is. Muted. It's very muted.
Very muted.
Okay.
I'll be right
I've
back.
never seen
Severe Crohn's disease.
Oh, Crohn's disease.
I was there. Just
Humira.
not always where I needed to be.
She's not shitting herself. She's
No.
got Crohn's
So I
disease.
talked to my doctor about Humira. I learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. And the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission.
She's singing on stage. She's
Humira
fine.
can lower your ability to fight infections.
No, but the implication is clearly they've sat there while she's shitting her brains out because she has Crohn's disease.
I got Crohn's disease.
Because she left the studio to go do it, so that she's definitely done that on stage.
Oh man, I can't do these live shows anymore.
Cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the rest. You
I
get
got
the-
blood in my stool. I can't go on stage right now. I
But
got
it's-
Crohn's.
It's just that was the band that was on that. I pulled the music from Spotify.
Yeah,
that was the most the band nobody would know, and I
right.
loved it.
Yeah, that's funny.
That has happened to have seen that commercial.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's what the internet's for. Stupid jokes that 25 people get.
That's the best.
It's funny. So that was Night Row. You see, there's a common thread here. Nightsong, Night Root, Star. It all has to do with night.
Well, look at my name.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
I was like, I have nothing clever. I'll just put night in there a bunch.
That's why mine's Starry Night of Dicks.
Damn right.
Yeah, it works.
Fucking episode is awful to this girl for no reason.
I give it a 6.
And she's fucking dead after that. I'll give it a 6 as well.
Just 6.
They did enough at the end where it twisted it just enough for me to not be angry, even though I was fairly angry for 16 minutes of it, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because the second that car stops, I'm like, fuck, she's dead. God damn it.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty obvious.
And then the second she has that conversation with her mom where she's like, I'm dead, and the buses get me to go. I'm like, oh, they're doing something else here. Oh, not really. It's just the living bus, not the dead bus.
Well, it's basically the opposite of what she said. That was the throw. So it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it could have been a really good episode with some tweaks. Again, I think if Dylan Walsh was sinister in it, that would have been good for me. Like I would have enjoyed that more. But
Right.
that was the twist where he's fucking with their brain. You
Yeah.
think it's death the whole time, but no, it's just him.
In a bathrobe.
Would have been a little fun, like character twist.
Yeah.
That we've never seen on the show, but no.
No.
But no. It has a 7.1 on IMDb.
I'd agree with that. I think that's accurate. For Twilight Zone 2002, I'd give it that.
Yeah, it caught me off guard how much I actually enjoyed it at the end.
Yeah.
Because if I were to rate the first 15 minutes, I would have gave it a 1.
Really?
Or like really low.
Right.
But obviously I was patient enough to watch the whole thing.
Right.
But the second half was a lot better. It gained a lot of trust back. But
yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of this episode. I'm going to make this as awkward as possible.
Shit, I think we've seen almost every 2002 Twilight Zone then.
We have, I can tell you
a lot of them because
how many we got left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've seen just over half.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. That was whatever the fuck that was called. Night something.
Yes.
Nightsong route.
Night moves.
Night moves. Yeah, they're all called night moves. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Jack the Cat.
So long, citizens. So long, Ione Sky. You Maggie looking awesome lady.
I love you.
All right. Bye. Oh. There was one more clip I wanted to show you before we go.
Are you sure? Well, it couldn't hurt.
Wrong one, but let's leave it anyway.
That's hilarious. Fucking awful.
And it's funny that I did that clip that short, and that's all of the words in the episode.
Yep.
Got them all.
Oh my god.
Didn't miss one. All right, saving the episode, and then let's finish up the star real quick.
Yeah, shit. We'll talk about something else for 20 minutes.
That's fine. This is 20 minutes long. That's perfect length. Let me just make sure it recorded.
I'm trying to find the TZ 2002 episode that I saw live back when it was on originally. It was the Randy Quaid episode.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, and I don't know which one. I gotta look it up.
It's probably gonna be a lot easier and shorter to just go to Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid, yeah. There he is. He's the second Randy. How sad is that? Well, he wasn't 117 things.
Who was the first Randy?
I
Randy from the.
It was a woman's name.
American Idol. Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Who's that?"
What's that guy from American Idol? Is his name Randy?
Oh, Randy Jackson.
I don't.
What's up? What's up?
Is that Randy Jackson?
What's up, dog?
He seems like he'd be number one.
Oh, it wasn't fucking. Oh, it was not Twilight Zone. It was Night Visions.
Oh, we could do that one.
We did do that one.
We did. Was that the
Brian Dennehy episode?
Hold on. We'll talk about this live in a second. Here. Oh, man. And he's like, oh, that living bus, not the dead. Okay. Let me just start recording, and then we'll start talking about it.
Yeah.
So you looked up Randy Quaid. He's on Night Visions.
Yes.
Was that the Henry Rollins one? Or was that
yes?
Because I remember we did Chiller on this is LIW Anthology Series Review. We did Chiller and we did Night Visions. Night Visions was Henry Rollins, right?
Yes.
So he's on that show, which was bad, but not as bad as Chiller was.
Chiller was just boring.
Chiller was our least favorite episode that we've done.
Yeah, it was that one with the British show, right?
Yes, that went fucking nowhere. I don't remember what it was at this point. But we're not here to discuss that. We're here to barely discuss a Twilight Zone episode, God damn it. Theme song, quick version. Here we go.
You're traveling through another dimension.
Welcome to that other dimension. It's LIW The Twilight Zone Review, episode 327, Twilight Zone 1985's 113, see the star.
I like what you did there. Dig it.
Welcome. The end. All right, bye. Let's talk about Randy Quaid, the mythical creature that is Randy Quaid for a while. So it sounds like you have a lot more to say about this, and by that I mean literally anything to say about this because I liked it.
It's a good episode. I think it's the best 85 episode I think we've seen. Honestly,
I don't agree with that at all.
What's the better one? I can't think of any.
I liked a bunch of them better than this one. This was a cute little. It was a little too sentimental to me, and it was weird that it was on like a religious episode, like a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Because it was Night of the Meek was the A side of this.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
But can she type? And I guess, and then this one is like a Jesus one as well. And
well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, yeah, but I thought it was.
What do you mean yes and no? 100% about Jesus.
Well, yes. I thought it was sweet, but it was pretty neat. It was a neat episode. It was like to say, a distant civilization had to die for another civilization to have the next step in whatever their process. And that was neat. It was a neat idea. It was neat.
I definitely liked it.
Yeah.
My only complaint was that it was only 7 minutes and it looked like garbage.
Yeah, it's very, very, very low budget.
It looked like it was shot in 1968. It looks like they shot it along with 2001. Another Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah. But yeah, again, Arthur C. Clarke, in reality, a horrible, horrible monster.
Yes.
Because he is a pedophile.
A lot of those guys. The fucking guy who wrote, was it Lewis? The Alice in Wonderland dude?
Oh, well, here's the argument with Lewis Carroll. He liked his niece, okay?
He didn't like all. You're doing the thing that the dad from that Seventh Heaven did.
Yeah.
I'm not into them. I was into these girls.
Exactly. And he paid her a very nice compliment by writing a bunch of stories about her in a weird, fucked up world.
Yeah, where she gets drugged in every single book.
Well,
she's sipping potions. She has no idea what they do.
One pill makes you larger, the other makes you small.
Yeah, the only good thing that came out of that is A, our name, Lord in Wonderland.
Oh, there you
and
go.
B, the White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane.
Jefferson Airplane.
That's about it.
And Jefferson Airplane means roach clip.
Does it?
Yeah, I found that. I didn't know that. Jefferson Airplane is essentially another term for a roach clip to pass a joint.
What about Jefferson Starship?
Jefferson Starship is just a stupid name from the 80s because the guy that created Jefferson Airplane was suing them.
Is that what it was? I thought the girl left.
No, she stayed for a while. And then they did that song in the 80s, the Mannequin song. They won the Oscar, and then I think they broke up. But everyone considers We Built the City on Rock and Roll. I guess everyone in the music industry considers that the worst pop song ever made.
I didn't realize that was them.
Yeah.
I really, really like when, especially during the Cable Guy when Jim Carrey sings.
Yeah, right.
Ready to Love. That's great. Fantastic. He's doing that. That's an underrated movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since theaters.
Wow.
Yeah, I have not watched it since theaters.
I assume you mean during the 25th anniversary release of it, right?
Nope, 1996.
Okay, yeah.
The Summer of Love.
Oh, I watched that. Yes, exactly. I watched that a bunch.
I've seen it maybe once, all the way through, pieces maybe here and there. Never rewatched it.
I think part of the reason it resonates with me is because the way he describes his dad is exactly how I felt. Because he has a line where he's talking about Jim Carrey's dad was not there, and he goes, and fucking Ferris Bueller goes, my dad was there, but what does he say? I can't remember now. Like he basically says he wasn't around, but he was there. And I'm like, that feels exactly. And he goes, Jim Carrey goes, you must have a lot of abandonment issues.
You must have a lot of abandonment issues.
And I love when the mom comes in and goes, and he's arrested, and she goes, "Are you on the pot?"
Ben Stiller's directorial debut.
George Siegel's the dad.
George Siegel's dead.
The dad and dead. No, he's alive.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead?
George Siegel's dead.
I'm not surprised, but did someone just shoot him?
Exactly. He
Ugh.
just died. I think died last year.
Oh, wow.
I want to say he died 2 years ago or last year or something like that.
Yeah. Speaking of The Stand, he was on that show with her. Big titty lady.
Oh, that's right. Lauren Giacomo. Yeah. I want you to fuck me, Larry. But that's not her.
No.
No.
It's that role.
Yes, it's the same role, but yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to do everything to me except vag, Larry.
Not the other big titty lady in The Stand.
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
Yeah, not Rob Lowe.
Not Rob Lowe. Oh, wait, that's the other guy.
That's Matt Damon.
No, that's yes, exactly.
M-O-O-N.
M-O-O-N means run away.
I've literally been saying that line for almost 30 years now. And people never have known what the fuck I'm talking about. And I never explain it to them. I'm like, this is mine.
Wow.
It's a little piece I get to keep.
Yeah, no shit. I'm kind of surprised by that because there's a number of people that are fans of The Stand.
Oh, yeah, but nobody knows it like I do.
There's got to be fucking
6 people in the world who I'll never talk to, so therefore will never understand what I'm saying. So I'm never going to talk to them in real life.
I've ran into people randomly and said, "Ka is a wheel" from the Dark Tower series, and they immediately knew what it was.
That's a bit different. I doubt that line. Oh, it is in the book. Never mind.
It's in the book. It's a big part of the book, but yeah.
I've never had any. I'm not using on everyone, so it's
right.
just every once in a while I'll say that.
Well, you fucking should. Every time you're at work, somebody wants a loan. M-O-O-N, it means loan.
It means no. Fuck off.
It means no. You're not getting a house.
It kind of does spell no if you read it back. All right, bye.
Get the fuck out of my pen.
No,
we're not going through that financial crisis bullshit again. Get out of here. You don't get a loan. You'll default on it. Get the fuck out of here. Sell me your B loans.
I'm gonna big short you.
You're gonna big short your ass. Too big to fail.
So, can you describe the episode for real?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's an Arthur C. Clarke short story. Basically, a spaceship's heading toward this undiscovered constant or part of the galaxy. They found out there's a planet there that survived a supernova explosion like 3,000 years ago. They go investigate it. They find a nice matte painting of a big tower.
You just ruined the ending.
No, you didn't. Oh,
by saying 3,000 years ago, you did.
No one's going to make that connection. It's an M-O-O-N thing. No one knows. He's going to because it's a priest and a scientist, and the priest and the scientist have like this little argument about the universe and God, and existence of blah blah blah, belief and science.
Pause there.
Yeah,
the scientist. Okay, I actually didn't realize one was a priest, one was a scientist. Honestly.
Oh, yeah, he's like, get a fucking collar.
They all have weird collars and sparkly shit on.
But he called him a deacon, so maybe that's why you didn't realize.
So is Fritz Weaver playing the... So he does have the white thing here.
He had a collar.
The other guy has a blue collar on it.
Well, he called him a Jesuit. He called him a Jesuit, so he's a Jesuit priest.
Again, this was 4:45 in the morning when I started watching this.
Granted,
I watched this one first.
Yeah.
Their evidence of God's grace.
Fritz Weaver is in my second or third favorite episode of The Twilight Zone ever. What am I thinking? Why am I blanking? Obsolete Man. Holy shit! I almost said Mega Man.
No, Fritz. This is a great cast. This Fritz Weaver is great.
Yeah.
And the other guy, the president from Clear and Present Danger's in it.
Yeah. So it's okay. I had a question.
And
now, you actually answered my question there.
Yeah.
Because he calls him father.
Yeah.
I was like, that's his fucking dad. And I looked it up and I go, Fritz Weaver was born in 26. Charles Moffat was born in 1930. His dad is 4 years older than him. But now that you said that.
Yes, it makes sense now.
This was a week I had to, because it was a weird week with work. I had weird hours. I had to get up really fucking early compared to normal. And I was like, I have to cram these in at 4 something in the morning. 4 or 5. So I crunched them in, and I missed a lot apparently.
Oh, wow.
And I'm glad you caught that because it makes a lot more sense now. I'm less angry. I literally looked them both up, and I'm like, he's 4 years older than him. No, he's not his dad.
Yeah, that's why there's that scene at the end where the guy's having a crisis of faith.
And I
he
got
goes,
that, but
oh my God. But yeah, because he's a priest.
but even if he wasn't a priest, it still works.
Sure, but it makes more sense that
Now it does make more sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why it's that Jesus thing.
Yeah, the episode does make you just unlocked a little bit. You put a couple more puzzle pieces in there.
Yeah. So
And I'm
yeah,
like,
that's why I appreciated where they were coming from.
Yeah,
it's a good episode.
It's a good episode. It's a good story.
Yeah, good acting.
It's just the production is dog shit.
Yeah, it's cheap.
That's what could have saved it was a little bit more time and money.
Look at his fucking jumpsuit. It's so cheap. It's
Yeah,
so
that's why I
bad.
wanted to show it.
Yeah, it's so
And
bad.
I'm pretty sure they just reversed the footage here.
Probably.
When you see the ship here at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There's a light here, so maybe not.
Oh no, that's the back. Yeah. Yeah, you see the front. It's front. It's different. Yeah. Yeah, there's the front.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Again, 4:45 in the morning. I was like, "Is that the same footage? Are you kidding me?" Okay.
It just pisses you off before you go to work.
Yeah, that's the headset I was in when I was.
Fuck, you're at work. Fucking TC 85 producers saving money on an effect shot. God damn it.
Anyway, how can I help you? God damn it.
God, you want a fucking loan?
So, okay. Sorry, continue with the story there because it's actually worth getting into.
Well, they discover this planet. They go investigate. They find a planet that survived the supernova, and essentially what happened was all the people that died because they knew they were going to die. They transferred all of their information and their history and their art and and all their shit onto this moon that was like basically uninhabitable. And they just stored everything that was them. And like they look back and they're like, oh, they were humans.
Under the surface.
Yeah. Like they're bringing all this archival stuff up and they're listening to their music. And they're saying, my God, these were people. They existed and had lives. And then they were destroyed. What kind of God would do that?
Yeah.
He's mad. He gets mad.
I was getting serious 2001 vibes. This is the shot on the moon where you see the monolith here. You see this fucking thing. It's hard to show on camera, but
the monolith.
You see the monolith, and it's it's the exact same shot as this. Only it's a little higher up in that movie, but it looks like this. Only they spent money and they had a talented director. and this is
a marker, the subspace beacon.
They literally stuck a fucking stick in the dirt to go, hey, someone look down here.
Put that map pen over there.
Even though the premise of it is a supernova, a star went supernova in that area,
right?
It would have fucking wiped them out.
Well, they talked about that. They said that would have wiped everything, and it did. But what they did was they were able to figure out where it would end, and this was the outermost part of the supernova that would allow them to build something to store their entire history, blah blah blah, to live on through discovery of another world or whatever.
Oh, okay. Seems like it still would have knocked the tower over, though.
Well, I mean, it's not like Star Trek 2 where he goes, "This is to the Alpha 5."
Or Star Trek, J.J. Abrams Star Trek, where
that makes sense.
You literally watch the thing out, and you're like, no, that doesn't work that way.
No,
not even close.
When you break it down, Star Trek 2009 is an awful, awful movie. It's like it makes zero sense.
It's like Roland Emmerich made it. It is,
it's
nonsense.
And it was nominated.
Looks amazing.
And it was nominated for Best Picture.
No.
Yeah, it was. Star Trek was.
You're right, but no.
No, yeah. Well, but it fooled everybody. It was one of those, like, the actors were good. It was fun. But, like, once you were like, well, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. It was like when you fuck a transgender and you realize they were a man. And you're like, it was good. Well, wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, shit.
No, I'm fine with it. Yeah.
No. Because it ended up being.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
Dick got frozen in memories.
That didn't happen.
No. Okay, so
yeah.
They find all the paintings and shit. They're pulling them out one at a time, and they're like, there's a whole history here. I was expecting the Ark of the Covenant here when they're in the shot.
Yeah.
It fooled me because the whole time I'm expecting, this was Earth. Oh,
right. I almost had the same idea. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, this was Earth. We've been gone a lot longer than we thought. This was Earth and it's gone now. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
But luckily they didn't do that.
It was Earth all along. But what gives it away is the purple people.
Once they showed that.
The purple people.
They're humans.
They're humans. Look at that.
He doesn't say humanoid. He says humans.
He did say humans. And they have bowl cuts on their head like the 70s.
According to these star maps.
It looks like a Star Trek The Next Generation production photo.
We shot this in the prop room.
Yeah.
No.
Other planets. They knew their sun was dying. And everything they wanted to preserve, their art, their literature, they must have brought here, hoping you would escape the flames.
Yeah, whatever. He just doesn't care.
The perspective's all off, so burn it.
Get rid of this shit.
Here we go. Here's the reveal.
This ain't no Monet.
They were human. Yes.
Humanoid.
They look like the fucking
You think they escaped?
The Eloys and the Morlocks had a baby.
Yeah. Now keep in mind this whole time, as a flashback, when he says father, I'm thinking he's supposed to be playing his dad. And I'm like, those two men could not be more the same age.
I understand.
I was so confused.
I would understand your confusion. Listen, Dad, you don't understand me.
I did write down, I want one of these suits.
Yeah.
The sparkly blue vest
it's
with
very
a
nice.
silver top.
I bet you they were sweating their balls off under those show lights.
You think so, but he doesn't look sweaty, even though it's Twilight Zone.
Movie magic, love.
So after that, he does a dating on the planet. He goes, I can even do down to the hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't tell the lady all the info. This random Star Trek lady. Does she not seem like one of the people from Star Trek?
She's the unused captain.
And then it cuts to Fritz Weaver going, like having a fucking meltdown.
It's a cookbook.
Not far off. And then he's like, "What's wrong, Father?" I was like, all I focused on at that point was that.
I wanted to apologize, Father, for that argument I had with you down on the plant surface. That's all right, son. Your mother and I are over it.
Father, there's something I wanted to show you.
That.
Father, yeah. He's a priest.
I
know.
Once you said that, I'm like, okay, it's fairly obvious, but I clearly missed a line earlier. But this is great. If you don't know that,
Father, there's something I wanted to show you.
I was so mad.
You're gonna come at me over here and bark at me like some junkyard dog?
I know you were 3 years old and fucked a lady and impregnated her. Therefore, you were 4 years older than me when at the time I was born. But Dad, I got some issues.
Fucking sick.
You're a fucking stud as a 3-year-old, but still, I got some questions. All right.
Yeah, look,
None of them related to that.
How did you have balls that worked at 3, Dad? I just need to know.
It's almost like the ridiculousness of don't drink your juice in the hood.
Yeah.
Or don't be a menace while drinking juice in the hood.
Right.
Where the dad is younger than him.
Yeah.
Just like take care of him. Like it's almost that ridiculous.
Brilliant comedy from
Love it.
Wayans Brothers.
One of the few great Wayans Brothers movies.
Maybe
By that
like,
I mean
maybe three.
Well, obviously you had that on your top 10 list of comedies, but do you consider Don't Be a Sucker to be a Wayans Brothers, or is it just Keenan Ivory Wayans?
Yeah, it's a Keenan Ivory Wayans movie.
Yeah, I like Bulletproof,
counts.
but not a Wayans Brothers movie.
Well, it's a Damon Wayans movie, but it's not a Wayans Brothers movie. Yeah, I know it's a Damon Wayans.
Exactly. So they got Don't Be a Menace, and that's probably it.
I mean, I would count Glimmer Man in my top comedies.
Oh, that movie's
with Keenan Ivory Wayans.
When he's going through his CD collection after his apartment got blown up.
Yeah,
genius scene.
No, the genius scene is when when fucking Steven Seagal,
The credit card.
they're gonna get attacked. He goes, I'm gonna give you $1,000. Who wants $10,000? I got thousands of dollars in my pocket. You take plastic, and it's a razor blade. It cuts their throats.
A razor blade underneath the credit card that goes.
I fucking loved it. It was so great. It's so bad. It's wonderful. Glimmer Man is one of the worst movies ever made, but it's hilarious.
It is one of the best worst movies to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's up there with Virtuosity, where I genuinely love watching it, but it really is bad.
I would say Glimmer Man is worse than Virtuosity.
Yes.
Virtuosity's not awful.
No,
in a sense where it's bad, but it's
the problem,
not good.
Virtuosity's problem is it's a little too much like a Lawnmower Man. It's a little too many toes in that pool.
What was the technology at the time? And VR was the big thing. They were all excited for that awful virtual reality technology.
Yeah,
it never took off.
Never happened.
Ever. They're still trying to push it. And it doesn't work.
Well, fuck, even the Matrix was like, we want to do that, but let's not do that weird, awful CG animation. Let's just pretend like it's real outside of that.
Right, yeah.
They got around that, luckily.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if the Matrix had like the hackers internet where they're the planet?
Johnny Mnemonic, when they have a dolphin, is the internet.
Yeah, and they made fun of that on South Park. The Dolphin Picks Family Guy episodes.
No, those are otters or manatees. The manatees.
Oh, whatever it was, but
yeah.
All I was thinking about during that scene on that show.
Johnny Mnemonic.
We're
gonna do it to you low-tech style.
I told you during the first, I don't know, couple dozen, maybe a dozen, maybe somewhere around there, but episodes of Lord of Wonderland when we started, every movie we reviewed, I would pick a Jones. So during Escape from Los Angeles, it was Cuervo Jones.
Right, yeah.
Named that guy. Then Johnny Mnemonic was Dolphin Jones.
Dolphin Jones.
In Face Off, our first episode, it was Tonguesucker Jones because that lady on the plane.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of Joneses that I would always pick.
Nice.
And I stopped doing that after a while.
Well, you only go so far with the Joneses.
Yeah, I could have kept going, but the cast got too diverse at that point. People were leaving.
I'm all for white Joneses, please.
Not the cast of the movies, the cast of the show.
Oh, right.
Podcast, yeah. It just got too watered down.
Oh,
we jumped the shark. It was
yeah, too much.
Yeah, we did too much. We did Valentine's Day and it was all over.
So the big reveal at the end of this episode is that the supernova was essentially the brightest thing in the Earth sky. And by the time when the light got to Earth, it was basically the Star of Bethlehem that led the people to go find Jesus in the manger for Christmas.
Yes. It blew up in the Earth year 3120 BC. By the time it got to Earth, would have been, year zero,
right?
Year negative 33, BC 33, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
However you look at that timeline, it led them to find Jesus.
Right.
This surprisingly didn't bother me.
Right, yeah, no, it's a nice sentiment.
My only problem was I was like, the intro, the outro, I was like, this whole episode is just religious weird shit. Why do a whole throw this at the end of some other episode?
Well, what was the other two stories before this one?
Well, I told you it's the remake of Night of the Meek.
That's right. Okay.
And then it's but can't she type? Right. I don't know what that. Miserable secretary Karen Billings come across a copy machine that transports her to a world where secretaries are adored and honored. Okay, so maybe that one's not religious, but still 2 out of 3.
That's not a Christmas episode.
It doesn't sound like it, but
yeah.
But yeah, it's a little too religious sounding for me. But it didn't bother me, honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of tore it apart earlier.
Well, because you didn't realize the guy was a priest.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Because that's a big chunk of it. That's why they had that discussion in the beginning in the first place.
Now I get it.
Different sides of the coin. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I missed that. That's on me. So I'm raising my score a star.
He's Matthew McConaughey from Contact.
He's the drug dealer of the movie?
But he didn't fuck Jodie Foster.
Oh, okay.
Because Jodie Foster don't like the dick.
Well, she was the last dick he had.
Yeah.
He was the last dick she had.
Yes.
Can I mention?
Yes.
Oh, man. I was so excited for one movie. but there's two movies that came out a couple years ago now, maybe 3-4 years ago at this point, that looked very similar. And I was excited to watch one of them because of the cast. And I watched both of them in a row. It was Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh, yes.
And then I watched Hotel Artemis.
Oh, right. I forgot about it.
The movies came out really close together, and they're both about hotels.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Bad Times at El Royale has a way better cast. Like, that cast is awesome. Fucking movie was so boring and long and just
took a long way to go where it went.
And I go, how is this possible? This movie's this bad. And then I turned on Hotel Artemis. And then I realized, oh, it can be way worse. Because that movie is apparently set in the future with like future tech.
Oh, I
it's
know that.
Like a future LA, and she has like robotic arm, like she does, and Charlie Day's in it. And I'm like, why is Charlie Day in? I was so confused.
Wow.
And I was like, why is this in the future? I'm so lost. They made so many. Dave Bautista's in it.
Was there a dolphin that was the internet?
That wouldn't surprise me, but it was just such a stupid movie.
Low tech style.
And I was like, oh, I was looking forward to, this night of watching these two movies finally. And both of them were disappointing.
That's a long night because fucking Royale Hotel's like 2.5 hours long.
Well, it's Drew Goddard, right?
Yes.
And I was like, I like him.
Yes.
And then Hotel Artemis was some fucking guy.
Yeah, I think he was nobody.
And that movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, I never watched that one.
So it was like I was disappointed in the first one. I go, oh, the second one has to be. So I built myself up again, only to be disappointed even further.
Oh, wow.
The second it goes 2036 or something, I go, or whatever year it showed. I was like, fuck. Like immediately.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Okay, but this episode.
Oh.
I'm on notes. I got nothing.
That was it. It's pretty much that was the episode.
Oh, there's an outro, right? Is there?
Yeah, there was.
You must be doing this.
You're right.
The survey ship Magellan, bearing with it the last legacy of a long dead people. A legacy to be kept and cherished, and in time bequeathed to a world still unborn from the current inhabitants of the Twilight Zone.
It looks like does this not look like something you would put batteries in?
It's a remote control.
Not what I'm thinking.
Oh, right. Hey, Frank, we have your jack shit machine.
Throw some D cells in this bad boy right here. Tape it over because you lost this little slip cover plastic piece. That's under the fucking couch because your kid's playing with it.
Because you dropped it when you got really excited. And
the kid came home early with daddy, and then you threw it under the couch. The little slip cover got lost. He's using it as like a spaceship now.
It smells like Chinese food in here.
It's weird. Anyway, and daddy's like,
house school.
Daddy doesn't give a shit.
Daddy's having a drink. Shut up. Dad, why do you have no pants on? Shut up!
That's the difference between guys and girls. If I find out, I'm like, walk in on that, I'm like, cool, don't got to do it myself. And I keep walking.
That's nice.
I'm a selfish lover. No. Just...
Are you naked yet? Okay, I'll be on the bed while you do it.
When you're done, let me know. I'll give you 30 seconds of your life.
I'll give you the best 30 seconds I got. Oh.
My name's Phoenix. I'm here to penis.
I'm here to penis. I'm Dick, and I'm here to stick.
There you go.
That works.
Dick to stick.
Dick to stick.
All right. I give this a 6.
I give it an 8. I'm going to go high on it because I knew what was going on. I had no confusion.
Even without the confusion, I'll watch this again and still give it a 6. It was good.
Good acting. Good character actors.
I will be honest. I could possibly watch this and give it a 7. So what I'll do is just give it a 7 now, based on the fact that I wasn't paying attention enough, apparently.
That's fine.
I'll adjust my score because of my own failure.
I don't think Rod Serling cares.
It has a 6.8 on IMDb. So let's just go with the crowd there and just give it a 7.
It's okay because it's written by Arthur C. Clarke, and his track record with being a decent human being ain't that great.
No, and the fact that he didn't really write 2001.
Not the movie. He wrote the book.
Yeah, he wrote the book after the movie was made.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
He did write subsequent sequels, though, 2010 and 2061 and 3000.
Roy Scheider needed work. So
It's actually, did you ever see 2010?
No.
It's actually not a bad movie. I watched it. It's on HBO Max.
It's a movie I've started like 6 times, and I get 12 minutes in. I'm like, later.
You got to get past that first half hour because it's like they don't go to space until like 40 minutes into the movie.
So it's like the first one.
Yeah, pretty much.
The first movie, you got to get past a lot of weird ideas. And then you're never fully going to understand exactly what you're watching, but you get the basic idea. You get the basic gist of it.
Yeah.
That's how I convey that to people who haven't seen it. Like, you don't quite know. Basically, people get lost in the monolith. I'm like, it just represents like evolution and being forced with change.
Well, yeah, because if you watch the 2010, Jupiter, I think it's Jupiter, opens up and all monoliths come out.
There's more than one monolith.
There's like a million come out.
See, in the original, you assume it was on the moon, and then it was out by Jupiter.
Well,
Baby.
It was on the moon because we got to the moon.
Yeah.
And then they find out it's in space because it's just there in space. It's waiting for us to get there.
Yeah.
And so what it's doing is it's making the star baby.
So is it just a movie that explains the first movie?
No, because it's like, it does because the astronauts come back. And actually, it's kind of cool because he comes back and he tells his wife and his mother that he let him go. I'm going to die. Just letting you know that I was okay. I've been missing for 10 because it's like 10 years later, something like that. Yeah, 2010. Right. It's been 9 years. So he sends his vision. He comes down to them and he tells them, I'm okay. Just letting you know, because like to show the ex-wife is just like he comes on TV and he says, hello, Mary, how are you? And it's like he's not quite himself because he's kind of an alien / evolved creature, whatever. And then he goes. The good part is he goes and sees his mother who's in a rest home, and she's like smiling and she's dying, and she's like her hair's combed, so like he came to her and brushed her hair, something like that. And like soothed her and calmed her before she passed away to let her know that he was okay. So it's kind of like this sweet moment. But then you find out that on Europa, life is growing in Europa. Europa's becoming a second Earth.
Okay.
And the Star Child is living in that world, basically.
I don't like the idea of the Star Child being involved with that because I always assumed the Star Child was one of those ideas more than a literal.
Well, I think it means it's like the next step of evolution. That's the idea. Yeah,
because the monolith at the point is really it's there to advance the evolution of it. What I see in that first movie is humans. We get to the moon because that's there. We get to Jupiter because that's there. It's pulling us out further just to evolve us. So having a star baby come out was kind of like, all right, now you're here. You can start life here. Now it's literal, and I don't know how much I like that.
Yeah, it's a little literal. But no, basically, they say don't come to Europa anymore. And what happens is there's another sun. Jupiter becomes another sun, basically. So you on Earth, there's 2 suns. So there's like you see 2 stars. So they said this was the day. 2010 was the day the Earth had a second sun, and it's like there's 2 suns in the sky, something like that. It's something like that. And like Russia was going to war with America, and that was going on off screen.
Oh, okay.
So it's a Russian movie. It's one of those.
What is Roy Scheider and the fucking Russians?
Money.
What? Even the John Frankenheimer movie he's in, it's about fucking Russians.
Yeah.
The Fourth War?
The Cold War.
No, that's the movie. The name of the movie, The Fourth War.
Oh, right.
I know what the Cold War is. It's him
Manchurian
and
Candidate. Yeah.
It's him and Jorgen
Prochnow,
or
or whatever,
whatever you say his name. It's
the
him
guy from House of the Dead.
Yeah, and they're literally like fighting each other.
The guy from House of the Dead and In the Mouth of Madness.
He's in so much schlock.
Johnny Boy.
No, not him. But
That's not him.
No,
I can't change the. Did I ever tell you my favorite color is blue?
That totally American man. No, but we're not talking about him.
Sutter Kane.
Johnny! All right. Somehow we squeezed way too much out of this.
We got it. We did it. I knew we could.
We're 37 minutes almost.
Hey,
we did it. I do want to say I was hoping Frank would be here for this, but next week on the show, where my live schedule will go is beyond me. Oh, I moved it over here. Frank, you better fucking be here for this because I was excited for you to do this. So next week on the show, episode 328, we're doing Twilight Zone 1959's 120 Elegy Redux. Episode 120 of the original series. So you get the Blu-rays, Dick. I promised you a bunch of Reduxes. Here we go.
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff.
Elegy, good episode.
All right.
The next episode, though, Twilight Zone 329, episode 329 of the 59 series, Redux, episode 226, Shadow Play Redux. I butchered that sentence. Shadow Play is Frank and I's favorite episode of the Redux.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing episode. I don't want to oversell it or anything and have you just be like, but fucking love it. It's our favorite one.
I'll just pretend to be like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, you do that with anything.
I'll just do that to be the buffer. Like, yeah, contrarian. Just it was okay. Whatever.
The week after that, though, we're doing Twilight Zone 85's version of Shadow Play.
Oh God, no.
I picked that next because I wanted to do both. And
sure.
I wanted to break it up though, so we're not just talking about Shadow Play. So I kind of separated them by a week. And then we're also doing a redux of the original series, Mirror Image, another good episode.
Okay.
So 3 of the next 4 episodes are reduxes and one's a remake. So
exciting.
Yeah. Today the episodes, just kind of
it's fine.
It's kind of lackluster, really.
Lackluster at best.
It's 3 episodes I like the idea of, but not the execution.
I would agree.
All 3 of them I felt the same way about.
Yeah.
Okay, without further ado, let's get the fuck out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick.
So long, citizens. Fuck you, Frank, for not joining us. Bye-bye.
His hands sweat.